ผู้ชมครับตอนนี้ผมเดินอยู่ในกรุงไทเปเรากำลังจะไปที่ APT ไทเป2023เป็นทัวร์นาเมนต์การแข่งขันโป๊กเกอร์ที่ตอนนี้ทำลายทุกสถิติเกี่ยวกับโป๊กเกอร์ทัวร์นาเมนต์ในเอเชียไปเรียบร้อยแล้วนะครับเป็นทัวร์นาเมนต์ที่สักเซสมากแล้ววันนี้ก็จะได้พบกับ CEO ของ APT เจ้าของทัวร์นาเมนต์นี้นะครับนอกจากนั้นแล้วก็ยังจะได้พบกับ CEO ของ CTP ซึ่งเป็นองค์กรทางด้านโป๊กเกอร์และเป็นคนสำคัญที่ทำให้การแข่งขันโป๊กเกอร์แบบทัวร์นาเมนต์เนี่ยเป็นเรื่องถูกกฎหมายที่ไต้หวันทั้งที่นี่ไม่มีคาสิโนที่นี่การเล่นการพนันยังคงเป็นเรื่องผิดกฎหมายจึงแปลว่าโป๊กเกอร์ไม่ใช่การพนันนะครับแล้ววันนี้เดี๋ยวเราจะได้ไปสอบถามรายละเอียดได้พูดคุยกันแหละว่าเขาทำอย่างไรจึงทำให้มันเกิดสิ่งนี้ขึ้นได้ในไต้หวันแล้วเผื่อเราอาจจะได้บทเรียนจากเขานำไปใช้จริงในประเทศไทยและเราก็จะได้จัดการแข่งขันโป๊กเกอร์ทัวร์นาเมนต์ในประเทศไทยกันได้อย่างถูกกฎหมายสักทีเอาละคุณผู้ชมครับเนื่องจากว่าเราได้ยินคำว่า APT มานานแล้วแต่หลายคนอาจจะสงสัย APT คืออะไรและวันนี้เราจะมาตอบข้อสงสัยนั้นเพราะว่าเราอยู่กับ CEO ของ APT เลยนะครับคุณเฟร็ดเหลิงสวัสดีครับ Hi Mr. Fred
Hello
Hi Hello So I want you to introduce us to APT especially this APT Taipei
Okay,
right
well
now.
we're at APT Taipei 2023.
Okay.
It's the biggest event ever for the tour. Let's go inside and check it out.
Yes, of course. มาเดี๋ยวเราตามเขาไปดูนะฮะ I've heard that APT Taipei break many records.
That's right.
Okay.
We've broken pretty much every single record there is for the tour.
Okay.
We've broken the field size record. We have 1,434 players in the main event.
1,400.
The prize pool record, which was set in 2008, so it's a 15-year-old record of 1.5 million US. We had 62.5 million Taiwanese dollars, so that's over 2 million US.
Wow.
And even here in Taiwan, it's the all-time record for any event in the country of Taiwan.
Wow. And look at the crowd. When I first came here, I thought this is like a concert, not a poker tournament.
Well, right now we still have the main event running. It's the final day.
Okay.
Down here, you can see there's the table, the final table set for the main event. We're streaming it on live.
Okay.
So we have commentators, a whole film crew.
Okay.
Over on the rest of the field, you'll notice some of our other side events. So over down there, we have our side events.
Okay.
Right here, we're preparing for the main event final table.
This is the feature table?
That's right. So we're playing down to the final 9 players.
Okay.
They'll be starting very shortly. It's going to be streamed. Actually, we got our guy over here, Greg.
Okay. Hi. Wow, I saw you in the clip.
He's usually the proper celebrity and not myself. So.
But now maybe you are more, famous than him.
I'm just a younger version of Fred. That's all too kind.
No. Okay. So I saw the line here. So what are they doing right now?
They're lining for one of our mini side events.
Okay.
So while we're running the main event, today's feature is the mini main event. So it's a smaller version of our main event for those who can't afford perhaps or want to try something else.
Yes, and this is very new for me because I went to many tournaments and I never saw like a long line waiting to register to play poker. It's really successful.
I'll tell you, this event has exceeded all our expectations.
Okay.
So we came in here very excited. We thought it'd be very successful. But with the crowd, over 1,400 players in the main event, it's well exceeded even our best expectations and forecasts.
That's great. So can you take us to the other area of this poker room, please?
Sure. Let's take a little walk through.
Okay, sure.
So we have a number of different events running right now.
Okay.
Over here we have our mini main event like I was talking about before.
Yes. So it's a main event but smaller.
Yeah, it's like a smaller version of it.
Okay.
Kind of like a second chance. If you didn't do well in the main event, here's your chance to get another one. It's another trophy as well, of course.
Okay.
Down in the far corner, we have our official APT high roller event. So this one's the bigger stakes one. And I can walk you down to exactly where that's going.
I noticed that there are so many poker players from around Asia coming here.
That's right. We're still actually waiting for the country count, but I can tell you, besides just within Asia, we've had players coming as far as Brazil.
Oh, really?
So when we say it's an international event, it really is. People have traveled long ways to come here.
Wow. So how do you do that? How do you bring them here?
Well, we had a bunch of different ways you could qualify.
Okay.
Whether you qualified online or through our title sponsor.
Yep.
Or it's just about building up the excitement.
I see.
So we've been talking about this event for well over 2 months.
Okay.
And the planning has been over 9 months of planning to do this. So there's a lot of excitement as to what
I can feel that. I can feel that. And in fact, there's a lot of Thai poker players coming here.
That's true.
Including me.
I mean, besides the poker, it does a lot for the city. It's amazing for tourism. You get to show off the food of Taiwan, the culture. So there's a lot of benefits besides what you're seeing right here.
Yes. Okay, so
this would be our high roller area.
Okay.
So they're playing for a larger amount here. This is probably closer to $3,000 US. And it is unlimited re-entry, right? So you're going to have a lot more familiar faces and well-known players right here. So this is where you get a lot of the best. It's a smaller field,
I think so.
But the players are much stronger, right?
And they look more serious than the other part of the room, right?
Yeah, there is a bit of a correlation, but I think everybody wants to win. It is in any sport at any level, people are still looking to perform well in the competition.
But in the end, it's just fun to participate in something like this, right?
Sure. People, I think, come for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
The competition is one of the consistent things, but there's a social aspect of it as well. A lot of people come here, and it's almost like a reunion. That if you don't all live in the same country, but you see a lot of the same faces over and over again. So it's a lot of fun in that way.
Okay. May I ask you, since there's a lot of poker table over here, it's like when you bring APT to any country, did you bring all the equipment with the tour, or all equipment is there?
I'd say it depends.
Okay.
On the venue, a lot of things like the tables you see here, they'll already be there because this place, like the Asia Poker Arena right here, they run year round. It is brand new, so we have opened the Asia Poker Arena ourselves, and we feel very lucky that the CTP asked us to be the very first event.
Okay. And what about those other country, like when you go to like Vietnam or other country, if at that country they don't have like a poker room, do you bring the equipment there?
We could, but we pretty much work with experienced partners.
Okay.
So we're looking for strong partners in places that already have poker as part of their facilities.
Okay.
And largely we bring in the manpower and our marketing expertise.
Okay. I ask this because we want APT to be in Thailand, so we really need to prepare. Like we need to start prepare those table and equipment.
Well, I think the first step is always the regulatory part, right?
Yeah.
It's taken I think people are getting a better understanding about how poker is really a skill game, right?
Yes, of course.
And very much a mind sport.
Okay.
And I think when people see the chips and things like that, it gives them the wrong impression.
Okay. So in Thailand we try to legalize the poker tournament, and I think you can introduce us to people who make it happen in Taiwan.
I'd love to give you that introduction.
Yeah, so then you might bring us to them after this.
Sure. We'll walk over there and I'll give you that little intro.
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you for your time for our program today. So let's start with something about poker. Do you play poker yourself?
Yes, I play almost 8 years.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Have you won any competition?
Some event, yes.
Like what kind of event that you like most? Like me, I like to play like turbo thing because I love to bet more than use a deep stack to play with other.
Yeah, I like main event, of course, because the prize pool, and I don't have too many time to play too many events.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So you focus on the main thing.
Yes.
Right? How about you, Raymond?
I used to play. I've been playing maybe around 12 years, 13 years back when my school time in New Zealand. So yeah, but now I play less, more concentrate on making poker players happy to make a better tournaments. But yeah, do play a little bit just for recreation. Yeah.
So the main reason that we want to talk with you today is about how you legalize a poker tournament in Taiwan. So please tell us about your journey to make this thing happen here.
对，一开始的话，我们是喜欢这个扑克比赛，然后呢，我们找了律师团队来这个讨论，看看这个锦标赛在台湾是不是可以合法化。所以我们开始申请了一个合法的协会，扑克的协会，然后来做这个比赛。那律师的建议是说，这样的比赛在台湾是有机会合法的。所以我们在中立开始了第一个我们的扑克协会。
So CTP is that's where CTP came in, right?
Yes.
The first poker association in Taiwan. Yeah. Okay. So in court, how do you tell the jury that poker is a sport, not a gamble?
对，这个其实在高院的这个攻防里面，我们提供了很多扑克的游戏的玩法，它的技巧，像是我们在法院里面去请了证人，就是问证人说，你如果你的2张牌，你都没看牌的话，你有没有机会赢下这个比赛？那这个当然是就是要靠技巧，靠你的马量，靠你的一些扑克知识，就是说。扑克玩家在不看2张手牌的情况下，他是有机会赢下手牌的，甚至包含就是我们会问那个证人说，你什么时候你会决定你要 bluff？ 那这些的回答都让法官开始去重视、去了解到，扑克的竞赛其实有很多的技巧在，并不是因为你手上2张牌的好坏去决定这个输赢。
Do you have to play poker in court?
Maybe something like that, but of course when we explained this to the judge, the jury, they kind of started to look into what actually is poker. They are really going to understanding about poker. So that's why there's many cases that already went into the court and is all not guilty. So this is I think this helped a lot in along the way. There are so many cases that we show them that this is actually a skill game rather than a luck game. Yeah.
Could you please give us like more specific evidence that which one is the turning point, which one is the evidence that make the judge believe that this is sport, this is skill game, not a gambling?
我想有几个就是锦标赛的规定规范。从就是它限制它的那个参赛金额，起始筹码是一样的，包含有限制这个参赛的次数跟限制时间，然后加上就是说，就是他们的每一手手牌赢的筹码是不能兑换现金，对这些条件，对都对，然后再一个很重要的就是说，法官的认定里面。就是说他在每一手赢得的筹码，就是他一个比赛经过很多手的结局嘛，那每一手的筹码的结局的赢的筹码并没有现金价值，他去靠很多局的一个技巧，最后赢得他的名次，甚至就是我们会请我们的玩家担任证人，然后在法庭上问这个证人说，你如果不看你的手牌。 你能不能赢下这一手牌，有没有技巧可以赢下这一手牌？那当然这里面是有一点技巧可以赢的。那法官从这边可以看到，就是不会因为你这一手牌的好或坏来决定你的输赢。
I imagine that in the court on that day, the judge and your team getting together on the poker table and try to understand the game.
I think the lawyer 律师也给了很多的意见。I think the lawyer also giving a lot of professional advice, yeah, whether or not it is touching the red line or something like that, yeah.
And do you know that the judge, play poker or not?
那个
我们不确定。I'm not sure.
We are not sure. Maybe, but at least I think they are understanding it now, or at least they heard about poker.
Yeah. Since anyway, poker is still a controversial thing. Some people don't understand it or even not believe that poker is skill game because they haven't played poker yet. So is there any resistance from those people who don't believe in poker? Is it give you a hard time to do something like this?
I think the answer is yes. It's definitely is going to be I think from before until now there's a lot of challenge, especially from the official authority like police. They have to come and do random checking, routine checking, and I think from the bottoms of their heart, things that there might be something wrong in here. Like it's not just simple tournament things. So, but then we need to show them. We do a lot of communication with the police as well. Of course, in the court, we go to the court. We show them it's actually a sports games. So it takes quite some time to let them really accept it. But yes, we still do have some challenge on that because I think everybody is different thinking, right? Things like, no, I don't believe there is no, gambling involved in this kind of
secret cards and chips
and the chips at
that's
the table.
Gambling.
Yes, yes.
而且还有就是最主要的困扰还是来自于就是我们在寻找很多新场地的时候，在过去3年我在努力的找一个大的场馆办更大国际赛事，但是在过去3年来我们找到几个大的场馆合适的场馆，房东都不愿意租借给我们，因为大部分的民众对这个还是有很大的一个误解。
How long has poker is legalized in Taiwan?
CTP is actually started like maybe 7 years ago. But if you're saying legalized, I think 3 years ago is the first court case that we won the case. But of course, along the way, this 7 years, we get a lot of different challenge, like different, from different departments, maybe from the police, maybe from other things. So, but if you say legalized, really legalized, we won the case. That was like 3 years ago. But along this, we already been here like 7 to 8 years already. Yeah, but every year might have different challenge. Yeah.
So there are still work you have to do, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Even today.
Even today.
That you have like a very big tournament happen here right now.
但是在以合法性来说是扑克的锦标赛的合法性已经没有疑虑了，就是其他就是要去说服一些其他部门的政府给予支持，或是跟社会大众的一些观念来做一些推广。
So just to be clear, in Taiwan, gambling is still illegal, right?
Yes.
Casino is still illegal in Taiwan, but poker tournament, live poker tournament is legal now.
Yes, legal, yes.
That's a really good example because in Thailand, we might need to walk on your step to make it happen in Thailand. Now looking on the bright side of poker, after you have legalized poker tournament and you have a very successful poker tournament now, what benefit of poker tournament you see directly or indirectly that made to your country?
It is a mind sport games, so it is very good for elderly people like to approach to a new game because it's a very new style of games for I think for Taiwan, for Asian people as well. It's very good for the elderly. I think secondly, it is very new mind sport games, so it will bring I think the most importantly is the tourism because we get a lot of different players from around the world.
Like us.
Yes, from around the world. Yeah. So job opportunities for the locals. Yeah, I think like
the dealer, the floor manager, and everything.
The crew inside.
Coach.
Coaches. We have like coaches. There's a different opportunities.
还有那个网红，就是直播，直播。
The media team.
Yeah, the media team, YouTuber. I think this had surrounding poker, there's a lot of things already been starting to grow now. Like not only the dealers, the floor, and the crew, but also like YouTuber talking about poker. TV programs. A lot of things. Yeah.
From what I've heard from my friends who come with us for this tournament, the hotel around this area are really hard to find. It's all fully booked. So have you talked to the tourist authority about the data that maybe not just in the poker room, but people who come play poker spend money outside the poker room also?
We are very, very, very fortunate. Like the previous, that is in our old place, we had another tournament. We invited the mayor of Taipei City, also the chairman of tourism board. So both of them came. We have the opening, and of course they're quite happy to see there's a lot of people coming from foreigners and encourage to host more international events to attract more different foreigners from around the Asia or around the world. Yeah. So it's very, very lucky. They saw it. They think it's good. Yeah.
7 years might feel long for somebody, but for the CTP to work in 7 years to come to this state is very successful. I'm really, happy, and we love to follow your step, to have something like this in Thailand. So may I ask, what are the ultimate goal of CTP? What the next step of CTP?
当然第一个就是可以推广到所有的大学。那目前我在10所大学担任社团的一个指导老师，都是一些顶尖大学。然后我觉得推广到大学去是一个很重要的一个步骤，因为培养新的一些扑克人才。然后再来就是我期许就是台湾变成一个像 Vegas 一样 WSOP 一样，台湾变成一个亚洲最棒的一个观光旅游的一个城市，就是可以来这边打扑克，可以来这边旅游，就是同时办最大的比赛，同时也带来更多的外国的观光旅游到台湾来，让世界看见台湾。
May I tell you that you need a bigger room for that?
Yes.
This is really crowded, but
we thought of that.
Yeah.
We thought of that like 2 days, 3 days ago. People and say, "Hey, David, you need to get a bigger room." But it's just new one.
You might need to buy this building, turn it into the poker building.
Yes.
So, what is the regulation? What is the rules for people who want to play here? Like Taiwanese people, you need to have a certain age. You need to have a certain, I don't know, papers or anything to play poker here.
As CTP, the Chinese Texas Hold'em is an association and is recognized by the government. So firstly, when people they want to come to play the tournament, firstly they need to fill out a form. That's step one. Secondly, they have to be above 18 years old. 18 years old. Yes,
okay.
18 years old. And then they need to sign a few terms that we are going to use the image and everything, because maybe we have some final table photos and things like that. So this is the very basic things. Once they have becomes the members of CTP, then they can come and play poker tournaments in the house here.
Okay, that's cool. So since Thai people love to play poker, lots and lots of Thai people love to play poker, but it's still illegal in Thailand. What do you think? What do you want to tell Thai poker player about this thing?
I think from legalized point of view, because we are one of the members of IFMP, if you heard about the International Federation Match Poker, so this is the fastest way to communicate with the government to show them that poker is a game of skill because it's a match poker. So it's a different format of poker, but it is the fastest way to deal with the government. This is also what we did as well. We have a very dedicated room for IFMP. We have team selection every year for the IFMP.
IFMP is like FIFA for football.
Something like that. Yes, something like that. So this is the a legal way to show the government say, hey, actually poker is a legal sports. It's a game of sports. So and this is the fastest way that you might get a chance to talk to the government, to show them that you see we actually have members, we actually have players to be representing the country.
We don't need to start from zero.
Yeah. And then secondly, I think, of course, because at the moment Thailand is still not legal for tournaments, we welcome everybody comes to Taiwan. If of course there is a lot of different poker tournaments around Asia. So yeah, hopefully they can do their best to show the skill of Thailand. And then one day maybe Thailand when have the tournaments, we will go there as well.
Yeah, please come.
Yes,
please come.
Definitely.
Yeah, and maybe you can give like a special lecture in university in Thailand about poker.
其实我们在2018年参加了一个曼谷的那个运动节，然后那个是 IFMP 在亚洲国家杯在曼谷。那其实我第一次接触到这个国际赛跟那个是在曼谷，然后这是一个很好的开始。我认为政府这边应该是可以沟通。
So that's mean to legalize poker tournament in Taiwan. It started in Thailand.
Yes.
It was back in Thailand actually.
Started in Thailand.
Very important.
Oh.
It's a very important step for CTP to first participate in IFMP, to become one of the main member nation of IFMP, because that is one of the observer project from Olympic. So the GAISF is the Global Association Sport thing. So yeah, the IFMP is one of the observation in the observation list. So it's very important to show the Taiwan governments we are representing Taiwan to play global events in Bangkok. That was the first time, 2018.
在那个 Central World.
Central World. Yeah.
Wow.
That was in the Central World,
At the heart of
2018.
Bangkok.
Yes.
เขาเริ่มกันแถวบ้านเราเนี่ยนะครับโอเคครับ
Yeah. That was 2018. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a Bangkok Sports Festival.
That's cool. Is there any chance that poker can be in Olympic game?
我觉得非常有机会。
Oh really?
Yeah, sure.
It's very possible.
นี่คือโอกาสที่เราอาจจะได้เป็นนักกีฬาทีมชาติไปแข่งโอลิมปิกนะ
I think Olympic they have Olympics they have different things, right? They have like Winter Olympics and there is one is like kind of mind sport virtual Olympic. So yeah, it's very possible to get and actually it's already been like 4 to 5 years. It's been observed that poker event with the match poker. That's why we also need to show Olympic. Hey, you see, there's a lot of different different member nations that playing poker as a sport. So yes, it's very possible.
That's really fun just to imagine that. So thank you very much for very useful information for us today, and I hope that we can use this information to legalize a poker tournament in Thailand as soon as possible. Then we can play poker in Thailand. Next time we met. Okay, thank you very much.
我可以提供额外的话，我可以提供一些台湾我们跟体育署、跟内政部、跟政府的一些公文，还有我们的那个申诉判决，甚至可以到泰国去，跟他们的政府的体育官员或是这些政府官员可以做一些良性的沟通，给一些建议，我觉得可能会有帮助。我觉得如果大麻可以合法化，这个扑克合法化应该很快。
Definitely,
poker can be legal.
And then we might co-create a tournament like bubble milk tea tournament.
Yeah, definitely. 泡沫奶茶锦标赛 Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. No problem.
Boss is coming, okay? Excuse me. Camera, oh my god.
การมาไต้หวันครั้งนี้นี่ผมว่าสำหรับผมนะคุ้มค่ามากเลยครับคือนอกจากจะได้มาแข่งใน APT Tournament ที่คนเยอะมาก successful มากยังมาได้ความรู้โดยเฉพาะเกี่ยวกับเรื่องขั้นตอนกระบวนการที่ทำให้การจัดแข่งขันโป๊กเกอร์ทัวร์นาเมนต์เป็นเรื่องถูกกฎหมายในไต้หวันซึ่งจริงแล้วสถานะของโป๊กเกอร์ในไต้หวันกับที่ประเทศไทยเนี่ยจริงๆแล้วใกล้เคียงกันมากนะครับที่นี่นะวันนี้ที่การแข่งขันโป๊กเกอร์ทัวร์นาเมนต์ยังถูกกฎหมายอยู่เนี่ยคาสิโนที่นี่ก็ไม่มีการเล่นการพนันที่นี่ก็ยังเป็นเรื่องผิดกฎหมายอยู่ดีดังนั้นมันจึงทำให้เรามั่นใจได้ว่าโอกาสแบบนี้อาจจะเกิดขึ้นที่เมืองไทยได้นะครับดังนั้นวันนี้ขอบคุณทั้งคุณเฟร็ดนะฮะ CEO ของ APT ขอบคุณคุณเดวิดแล้วก็คุณเรมอนจาก CTP ซึ่งเป็นเจ้าของสถานที่ที่นี้แล้วก็เป็นผู้ที่ทำให้การแข่งขันโป๊กเกอร์ถูกกฎหมายเกิดขึ้นได้ในไต้หวันใครที่ลุ้นอยู่ก็ต้องลุ้นกันต่อไปครับอีกไม่นานเราน่าจะจัดโป๊กเกอร์ทัวร์นาเมนต์ในประเทศไทยกันได้แต่ระหว่างนี้ข้างหลังนี้ลุ้นช่วยคุณปุณณัฐกันก่อนนะฮะใน Final Table โอ้โหดูจากจำนวนชิปแล้วน่าจะแชมป์นะฮะแล้วพบกันใหม่ในตอนต่อไปของ TNT Around The World ตอนนี้ไปเชียร์คุณปุณณัฐต่อแล้วกันครับ
วางไว้บนชิปเวลาอินก็เอาให้แบบให้เขาเห็นนกคู่เราไม่ใช่เกรงกลัว
โอ้เขาจะเกรงกลัวจะหัวเราะมันเนี่ยแม่งเอ้ย